Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we're going to learn how to add viral loops participant from Jotform submission. So I have created a campaign for my business with the help of viral loops, and to have the details of my participants I have created a form with the help of Jotform. So here my objective is that whenever a new form submission is going to be done by any of my participants, automatically the participants should be added into the campaign that we have created in our viral loops account. For that, what we have to do is we have to simply create an automation between Jotform and viral loops with the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect runs on two concepts, that is trigger and action. In this process, my trigger application is going to be Jotform and my action application is going to be viral loops. If you want to learn how to do this automation, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to add viral loops participants from Jotform submission. So I have created a campaign with the help of viral loops, and to add the participants into this campaign I have created a form with the help of Jotform. So here my objective is that whenever a new form submission is going to be done with the help of Jotform, automatically a participant should be added into the campaign that we have created with the help of viral loops. For that, what we are going to do is we are going to simply create an automation between viral loops and Jotform with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, we have to click on the top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. Then a new dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for a workflow name. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow as Add Viral Loops Participant from Jotform Submission. After giving our name to our workflow, we need to select a folder. On the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, we have to click on this drop down arrow right over here, and these are the folders that I've created in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select Jotform's automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving our name to our workflow and selecting the folder, we are going to click on Create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Add Viral Loops Participant from Jotform Submissions, and there are two windows in front of you. One says Trigger, another says Action. Trigger and Action are the two most important steps of our automation process, because our process depends on these two steps. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In our automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, what we're going to do is we're going to set up our trigger step. For that, we have to click on this arrow right over here, and for the trigger application we are going to select it as Jotform. So for the trigger application, I'm going to select it as Jotform. And for the trigger event, we're going to select it as new response. We have selected our trigger application as Jotform and the event as new response, because whenever a new response or a new form submission is going to be done with the help of Jotform, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. As you can see, after selecting the trigger application and the event, Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to connect Jotform with Pabbly Connect. So firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, we have to follow the steps given here below in order to connect Jotform with Pabbly Connect. So firstly, we're going to open the form that we have created with the help of Jotform. So as you can see that this is the form that I've created with the help of Jotform, and we're going to connect this form with Pabbly Connect. So how we're going to do that? For that, we'll click on Settings right over here. After clicking on Settings, you can see there are multiple options on the left side of our screen, from which we have to click on Integrations. After selecting integrations, you can see over here search bar is provided. On the search bar, we have to search for webhooks. So over here you can see after searching for webhooks is provided right over here. We're going to select it. After selecting over here, it says add a webhook. So over here we're going to erase this data and we're going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. After pasting the webhook URL, we're going to click on complete integration. As you can see that over here it says you have successfully created your integration. That means you have successfully added the webhook. So if I'm going to take you back to the workflow that we have created in our Pabbly Connect account, over here it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now what we are going to do is we are going to do a test form submission of the form that we have created, and we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of the form submission that we are going to do or not. For that, what we're going to do, I'm going to open the form that I've created. We're going to click on build right over here. So this is the form that I've created, and to do the test submission you have to click on publish. After click on publish, you can see over here it says open a new tab. We're going to click on it. So as you can see, this is the form that I've created, and with the help of this form we're going to do the test submission. It is asking for the first name, last name, email and the phone number. Firstly, for the first name over here I'm going to write it as test. For the last name over here I'm going to write it as account1. Then for the email right over here I'm going to write it as testaccount1@pabblytudes.com. Next it is asking for the phone number. So for the phone number right over here I'm going to enter in a dummy mobile number. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on submit to do a test submission. As you can see right over here, it says the submission has been received. So now I'm going to open the workflow that we have created in our Pabbly Connect account, and we're going to check whether the response of the test submission that we have done right now with the help of Jotform is captured by Pabbly Connect or not. For that, I'm going to open the workflow that we have created. And yes, as you can see right over here, response is captured in our Pabbly Connect account. And now to tally the response, I'm going to scroll down. For the first name, it says as test, last name as account1, email as testaccount1@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number, dummy mobile number, and all the other details. So this means that we successfully created a connection between Jotform and Pabbly Connect, and our trigger setup is done successfully. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. For that, we have to click on this arrow right over here. It is asking for us to choose our action application, as we want that whenever a new form submission is going to be done with the help of Jotform by any of my participant, automatically a participant should be added in our viral loops account. So for that, for my action application, I'm going to select it as viral loops. So I'm going to select my action application as viral loops. And for the action event, we're going to select it as add participant. After selecting our action application and the event, we're going to click on connect in order to connect Pabbly Connect with viral loops. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you, on which we have to click on add new connection. After click on add new connection, you can see over here it says secret API key. By providing the secret API key, we are going to connect viral loops with Pabbly Connect. So from where we are going to find the secret API key? Firstly, you have to open the account that we have created in our viral loops. So this is the account that I've created right over here, and this is the campaign that I've created in the name of Connect, as you can see right over here. As this is the campaign I have created, over here you can see it says edit campaign. We're going to click on it. After clicking on edit campaign, you can see over here a flow chart is provided, and from this flow chart we have to select installation right over here. After click on installation, you can see over here a secret API token is provided. So this is the API token that Pabbly Connect is asking for. We're going to click on it to copy this. I'm going to copy this from here. And in the workflow that we are creating, I'm going to paste the secret API token right over here. After that, I'm going to click on save. As you can see that we successfully connected viral loops with Pabbly Connect. After connecting, it is asking for the email, first name, last name and the referral code. So we are going to fill in all the details. Firstly, for the email, what we are going to do over here is, as we want whenever a new participant is going to do a form submission, automatically the participant should be added into the campaign that we have created in our viral loops account. So over here for the data for the email right over here, what we are going to do is we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how we're going to insert the data? For that, we have to click on this field right over here, and as you can see right over here, it says Jotform new response. So this was the previous step of this automations process. As you can see right over here, it says Jotform new response. So if I'm going to click on this arrow right over here, this was the same response that was captured in our previous trigger step. And as we want the data for the email right over here, we're going to map the data for the email right over here that we have received in our previous step. So I'm going to map the data of the email that we have received. So as I map the data right over here, the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the data right over here in place of this mapped data is going to be updated. After that, it is asking for the first name. We're going to map the data again. Click right over here, click on this arrow right over here. We're going to map the data for the first name right over here. So I'm going to map the data. Next, it is asking for the last name. We're going to map the data again for the last name as well. So I'm going to map the data for the last name over here. Lastly, it is asking for the referral code. I'm going to skip this part, but if you do want to require this field, you can enter the data as per your requirement. After filling all the details, we're going to click on Save and Send Test Request. As you can see it over here, a response is received, and this is a positive response because for the referral code, we have also received a referral code right over here. So if I'm going to take you back to the campaign that we have created in my viral loops, a new participant should be added into that campaign. So I'm going to open my viral loops account. We are going to scroll down, and yes, as you can see right over here, a new participant is added to the campaign that we have created in our viral loops account. If I'm going to open this participant right over here, for the first name it says as test, last name as account1, email as testaccount1@pabblytoots.com. So this means that we have successfully created an automation between Jotform and viral loops with the help of Pabbly Connect. But now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another form submission that I've created with the help of Jotform, and I'm going to check whether a new participant is added into the campaign that we have created in our viral loops account or not. For that, I'm going to open the form that we have created with the help of Jotform. So as you can see, this is the form that I've created right over here, and to do a test submission, we have to click on Publish right over here. Then we have to select Open in New tab right over here. So this is the form that I've created, and with the help of this form, we're going to do a test submission. This form is asking for the first name, last name, email and the phone number. So I'm going to fill in all the details. As you can see that I have filled in all the details for the first name as dummy, last name as user1234, email as dummyuser1234@pabblytoots.com, for the phone number, dummy mobile number. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on submit to do a test submission. As you can see that over here, it says your submission has been received. So now I'm going to open my viral loops account and the campaign that we have created, and we're going to check whether a new participant is added in my campaign that I've created in my viral loops account or not. For that, I'm going to open my viral loops account. I'm going to click on refresh to refresh the page. And yes, as you can see right over here, after the page is refreshed, a new participant is added into the campaign that we have created in our viral loops account. If I'm going to open this participant right over here, for the first name it says dummy, last name as user1234, and email as dummyuser1234@pabblytoots.com. So this means that we have successfully created an automation between Jotform and viral loops with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done. So here my objective was that I have created a campaign for my business with the help of viral loops. And to have the details of my participants, I have created a form that I've created with the help of Jotform. So here my objective was that whenever a new form submission is going to be done by any of my participants with the help of Jotform, automatically the participant should be added into my viral loops campaign that I've created. For that, what we have done is we have created an automation between Jotform and viral loops with the help of Pabbly Connect. And this is how we create an automation between these two applications. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.